Saskatoon in Canada. Scene set for the second event in day 2 of the Skate Canada International 2025. Got the start of the men's campaign coming up for you. Just a few moments of the men's short program. 12 men lined up to battle it out here in the Sasktel Centre in Saskatoon. My name's Chris Howarth, delighted to have your company. Busy day of figure skating we've got for you. Hope you got your coffee. She's got hers, look. So as I say, the men's short coming up in just a moment or two. Looking ahead a little bit, we've got the first medals decided in the pairs event, the pairs free, coming up 5 o'clock local time here in Saskatoon, and after that the women's free at 6:40 local time. So the place filling up all the time. A lot of expectation here as we get ready for the men's short program. 3 Canadian men, in fact, ready to lead us off. 12 men, as I said, split into 2 groups for this short program.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Sasktel Centre in Saskatoon, Canada, host of the 2025 Skate Canada International. The Skate Canada Organizing Committee is honored to present this event in partnership with the International Skating Union. In just a few moments, we will start the men's short program.
So there it is, that's the lineup. The 3 Canadian men will be first to go. Samoilov for Poland, Hiwatashi, who so good last weekend. And that's the lineup for the final group. Malinin back in action. Will be last to go. Kevin Aymoz, who always wears this heart on his sleeve, but he's wonderful to watch. We wish him all the best. Never quite sure which Kevin's going to turn up. So hope it's the right one this afternoon. So lots to look forward to. Panel of judges that have got to sort this one out. Great to see judges from right across the globe. Technical panel. This page. Question marks on the calls in the women's short program. Hope that's not the case here in the men's. Okay, hang on to your hats. He's dressed to kill. You've got your shirt and tie on. There they are. These 6 men who are going to get us underway. 3 from Canada, 1 from Poland, 1 from the USA. Last to go for Eastern Italy, Alexander Selevko. There's Tomoki, he looks pretty relaxed. That's Alexander Selevko. Stood, trying to get in the moment, trying to get focused, control the nerves, that's so important. Vladimir taking the guards off. That's something worth mentioning here. It's a strange moment, and a lot of the athletes have said they don't like it because they're not used to having to take the guards off before they get onto the ice. In most cases, the skaters' blades would never touch anything but the sharpening machine and the ice surface itself. So, ready for the introductions. Here we go, first up for Team Canada, it's Stephen Gogolev. Born in Toronto. There's Rakic, runner-up in the Canadian National Championships a couple of years ago. And there's the national champion, Roman Sadovsky. Third to go. Vladimir Samoilov for Poland, the 4-time Polish national champion, will be 4th. And there he is, cool as a cucumber. Tomoki Hiwatashi for the USA. 4th place in the Cup of China last weekend. He was great. And last to go, Alexander Selevko for Estonia. This is his brother in action. So great to see him here. There's confirmation of how they'll go. 6 minutes now to feel the ice soak up the atmosphere. Take a look at Stephen Gogolev for Canada. He won the Memola Trophy this year. It was a really good start to the season for him in Overstall. Bronze medalist in the Cranberry Cup International in Norwood, Massachusetts. Both of those events are Challenger Series events, so very, very good results for him. Hopefully should put him in a situation where he can carry that momentum forward. Last year in Skate Canada. So he'll be followed by his teammate, Alexa Rakic. That was second in Canadian Nationals a couple of years ago. He competed in the 4 Continents Championships last year in Seoul, where he finished in 16th place. Had a couple of outings this year so far. Memola Memorial finished in 10th place with 7th in the Kinshita Group Cup in Osaka. There's the national champion, Roman Sadovsky. Finished 10th the last 2 years in the 4 Continents Championships. Never been inside the top 10 at the World Championships. Got close on his debut, actually, back in 2022, where he finished in 12th place. Last year in Boston, he finished in 14th. A couple of outings this year. Cranberry Cup International in Norwood, he won. And 5th in the Memola Trophy. Multiple Polish national champion to follow him, Vladimir Samoilov. So a guy who's competed at the World Championships a few times, made it into the free skate in Boston last year for the first time, finishing in 23rd place. Got as high as 8th in the European Championships a couple of years ago. And there he is, Tomoki, like a little firework. Fantastic to watch, and did so well last week at the Cup of China. Chongqing finished in 4th place there, with 6th in the national championships last year. And he's a guy that's won the US title at every single level except for the senior level. The other level. There he looks here. Go on, Smokey. Oh yeah. Nice to get that under your belt. Squad toe. And last to go in the opening group, Alexander Selevko. And that was super, wasn't it? That's a match for Tomoki's. So much elevation, quad toe there. So he was runner-up in the European Championships a couple of years ago. Won the Nationals for the last 3 years. And he competed in the Trialetti Trophy, where he finished in 9th place, was 2nd in the Cranberry Cup. So that's it. We're getting towards the closing stages of this 6-minute warm-up, and we get into the final minute. We'll just take a look at what's coming up in the final group, just to whet your appetite. It'll the Kazuki Tomono for Japan will get us underway in the Memola for Italy. Then Keo Miura for Japan. He'll be followed by Kevin Aymoz for France. Then Nika Egadze for Georgia. And last to go, one for Ilya Malinin. Just looking at the scores that we've had so far, Malin's score in the opening Grand Prix was 105.22, and that is by far and away the best score that we've had so far. In the Cup of China last weekend, the winning score was 94.13, and that was Shun Sato. Nika Egadze was second in Angers, first Grand Prix. He got a score of 95.67. So he, in fact, has the second highest score of the Grand Prix series so far.
Skaters, your warm-up time has ended. Please leave the ice.
So there it is.
Thank you.
Opening group, they've had their warm-up. Here we go, and they all look pretty good. I've got to say, it doesn't look to be too many nerves out there. I'm sure there are.
Please welcome the first competitor. Representing Canada, Gogolev.
So he comes here on the back of a win in the Neville Horn Trophy in Oberstdorf. Well there. In fact, he got a personal best score in both the short and the free. Keep the momentum going. This is Stephen Gogolev for Canada.
Got a man down at the corner of Franklin and Vermont.
Yeah, it wasn't quite what he was looking for. Quad toe, double toe.
Well, as it stands, you ought to know. See, it's a little something made of cats to keep your head low. See, the lots of soul gangsters.
That's exactly what he was looking for. Quad salco. It was a cracker.
My two-step out of their way. Out of the way, baby.
Sense of tomorrow.
Well, I really enjoyed that. Hope you did too. What a great way to start this men's short program here in Saskatoon. We're off to a flyer. Stephen Gogolev does keep the momentum going. Did so well in Oberstdorf in the Nebelhorn Trophy this season. Gold medal there, as I said before, but there was one mistake in that program. How crucial will that be for him? That opening combination. Normally it would be quad toe, triple toe. See, the landing of the first jump wasn't quite good enough for him to be able to get enough tension to make 3 turns on the end there. So he's lost himself around 3 points. There's the quad toe. You see the free leg just went a little high and a little wide, and opting to put double toe on the end, which I think was the right thing to do. But what a comeback this was. There's the quad salco. Textbook stuff. No need to review that. Beautifully clean. Really got the weight over the right foot perfectly. Loved the twizzles into the triple axel. Didn't he make that look easy? A triple axel in the second half, so he gets an extra 10% for that as well. Looking down every single element, getting positive GOEs. Just a level 3 on the first combination spin. And a level 3 in the step sequence as well. So a point or so lost there. But so much to be proud of. Benoit Richaud, Lee Barkel sat alongside, trains in Toronto. Benoit's done a lot of work with him.
Stephen Gogolev from Canada has earned
86.13. So, yeah, you could add 3 points to that. If he got the triple toe in the end, he'd be up around his personal best score. Great start.
Please welcome the next skater.
Veuillez accueillir le prochain patineur.
Representing Canada, Rakic.
He was runner-up in the Canadian National Championships a couple of years ago, 21 years of age, from New Westminster. Burnaby. This is Rakic. Set up into that quad toe, but it was mighty fine. Perhaps wound the axle up a little bit too much. On the GOE, I think it was rotated though. Crispy clean on the combination in the second half, triple loop, triple toe. Oh, another great skate. And the two Canadian boys have got this party started here in Saskatoon. Wasn't that great? Alexa Rakic. Hardly put a foot wrong. Just looking down, lost a little bit on the levels of the step sequence, only getting a level 2 there. That's somewhere where he can work on getting that technical score up. Taking the gamble to put the combination in the second half.
It's a beautiful quad and nice focusing, and we had the audience with you again.
Joanne McLeod greeting him at the door, and you could hear she was thrilled with how it went. Beautiful quad at the beginning, it certainly was. 10.45 in the bank there. Yeah, I just felt like that axle went round the corner a little bit too much on the takeoff. Sometimes if your weight's a little bit too far back on that forward outside edge as well, it can just make it difficult to maintain control. But this was a good comeback, straight as a die on the loop, but perfect on that triple toe on the end as well. Great combination, and almost 11 points scored on that one jump pass. All 3 spins getting level 4, just the step sequence where he lost a little bit. But only the axle with a negative GOE. And just to put it into perspective, that lack of control on the landing of the triple axle cost him over 3 points. Quality is key. Joanna leading the applause there. Program's choreographed by Benoit.
It looks good, it's shiny.
You'll hear his name a few times this afternoon, I think. So, his best score, 78.73. That's his season's best score.
Smiles are always better.
Score. He's going to do that. He needed a flawless triple axel, I think, to do that.
Has earned in the short program 75.
Yeah, 75.5, and if you add 3.5 points to that, he's very, very close to his personal best score.
Alexa est actuellement en 2e place.
78.
Please welcome the next competitor.
Veuillez accueillir le prochain patineur.
Representing Canada, Sadovsky.
Well, next up, a young man who started off playing ice hockey and then decided, hang on a minute, give figure skating a go, and he's never looked back. The Canadian national champion, 26-year-old Roman Sadovsky. Chris Stapleton. I'm going to enjoy this.
Feel the way you broke my heart, shattered like a rock.
Just a dream start. Quads out. Hope it was round.
Thought we had it so good, never really saw this coming.
Yeah, really wound that up beautifully. That was the triple axel.
Oh, why you got to be so cold? Why you got to go and cut me like a knife? Put our love on ice.
Oh, down on the combination. Would you believe it?
Right in the middle of my soul. Oh, why you got to be so cold? I can only feel my love hanging on. I don't feel like it's over. I'm still on fire. Why you gotta be so?
That is a real pity. Loved it. Loved the way the program started. Technical panel taking a look at that quad sow. Really hope it was rotated. At real time, it looked okay. Triple axel was fantastic. And then the combination, which to be honest, he could do in his sleep, just got away from him. Oh. That says it all. It's exactly how I felt. There's that quad sow. Does he make it? Looked good to me. They're giving it a cue. Here's the axle. He wound this up beautifully. Lovely elevation on that. And I've got to say, the rotation on that looked as good as the Selevko at the beginning. Here's the combination. Looks as okay. Didn't have the best of running edges. He was a little bit slow, wasn't he? Getting over that right foot for the triple toe. That was an under rotation, and rightly called by the technical panel. No problems with that. So what a disappointment. 4s on all 3 spins, 4s on the step sequence. Love the music. I'm a huge Chris Stapleton fan, and I just love the way he picked out all the nuances in the music. Lovely piece of choreography. Perhaps could even do more, and who knows, we may see this program evolve as the season goes on. Next time we see it will be in the Finlandia Trophy, the last Grand Prix of the series. Down his feet there. So it's going to be costly, that's for sure. It's an under rotation on the toe, so he's going to lose on the base value. The grade of execution goes down by what? Around 3 points. He gets a 1 point deduction for the fall. So it's going to hurt. 78.44 is season's best. And it is a season's best with 81.08. He goes into second place. But it could have been better. Love the program.
Please welcome the next competitor.
Veuillez accueillir le prochain patineur.
Representing Poland, Samoilov.
So we're halfway through the first group of the men's short program here in Canada. On the ice, 4-time and reigning Polish national champion, 6-year-old. Didn't hang about going into that quad side. You see a hand down, didn't quite make it over the right foot. Much better quality on that. That was a triple axel. Triple toe, great running edge coming out of that.
Freestyler, rock the microphone, straight from the top of my dome. Freestyler, rock the microphone, carry
combo spin to finish there. Cartwheel on the exit, giving him an extra level, so level 4 on that final spin.
From Poland, Samoilov.
He knows he needs a season's best score and some. In fact, he needs a personal best score if he's to go into the lead there. And it was pretty close to one of his best performances, I think. It'll be interesting to take a look at the quads out. He did well because it's a horrible feeling if that right leg gets away from you and you don't quite get over it. I'm not quite sure how it finishes off. There's a big inside edge. See that lean on it? Whoa, the technical panel haven't taken a look at that, but in my book, that is shorter rotation. It's either a Q or an under rotation, and he's got away with that. Nothing wrong with that one. Don't know what you think about looking back and reviewing that Selevko. And I've got to say, it's unusual because if there is a dicey landing at like a hand down or something, usually the technical panel would take a look, but not in this case. That's clean. Change of edge between the two jumps, and yeah, looks okay to me, the triple toe as well. That in the second half gets him 12.5 points. So let's see. And it looks as though it's mid to low sevens for the component score for him. And it's going to be not bad, I don't think. It could be a season's best score. It is 80.75. And he goes into third place. He'll take that. Well done, Vladimir.
Vladimir est actuellement en 3e place.
Please welcome the next competitor.
Veuillez accueillir le prochain patineur.
Representing the United States of America, Hiwatashi.
Well, it was great last weekend in both the short and the free, particularly in the free skate. He had an absolute blinder there. Finished in 4th place. He's made a coaching change a couple of seasons ago, moved to Japan for training in 2023. We wish him well. This is Tomoki Hiwatashi and Free Bird by Leonard Skinner. So Leonard Skinner. Magnificent start, quad toe. So much speed coming out of that. There's the triple axel.
I'm as free as a bird now, and this bird you'll never change. Oh, and the bird you cannot change. Lord knows I can't
acceleration, the speed of it on that triple toe, phenomenal. The triplers before it. Just fantastic.
From the United States of America, Hiwatashi.
Well, I don't know what he had for breakfast this morning, but I'd love some. Energy to burn. He could have kept going all day. Wasn't that fantastic? Well done, Tomoki. And I can tell you, he's one of the nicest guys you ever wish to meet. So humble.
危なかったですね、ちょっと。でもまあでもそうですね。はい。思ったより綺麗に収まりました。私もささがシットがちょっとこう。いやいやいや。おかしいな。
Japanese isn't very good, but they're smiling. I'm sure they're pleased. Here's that quad toe at the beginning. Yep. No need to review that one. This is the axle. Clean as you like on that one. And here's the combo. Wasn't sure about this second part. Does he make it round? Yeah, he does. He didn't have an awful lot of elevation on that triple toe at the end there, but he was so quick into the rotational position. No problem with the rotation in the second part. Every single element, positive GOEs. Step sequence getting a level 3. That last combo spin, I think it was a little bit short on one of the positions. He got carried away with the performance. Don't know what you've got to do to get a level 4 in the step sequence. I think he had everything in there but the kitchen sink, and there might have been a sink in there as well.
Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this again.
We enjoyed it,
Glad to
Tomoki.
skate here. お疲れ様です。ありがとうございます。
It's been a great couple of weeks for him.
見てる
He's going to need a good rest after his weekend here. So, 86.14 or more were given the lead. It's second place, but it is a season's best score for Tomoki. Things going in the right direction for him. 84.32. Brilliant stuff.
Tomoki est actuellement en deuxième place.
Thank you.
Please welcome the next competitor.
Veuillez accueillir le prochain patineur.
Representing Estonia, Alexander Selevko.
So our final skater in the opening group. Time been the Estonian national champion. He's had the thunder stolen by his brother the last 3 years. Finished in second place. He's a former silver medalist in the European Championships, Alexander Selevko. start. Just a beautiful quad toe. Yeah, he really gave that some juice, didn't he? That was the triple axel. Miss. Magnificent combination, triple toe.
Kiss.
Oh, come on. This is turning into some afternoon. Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, Prince has never looked better. Alexander Selevko for Estonia. Wasn't that fabulous? He winds up the opening group of this men's short program, and it has been wonderful so far. So looking down, everywhere he could get points, he was doing it. Level 4 on every spin, level 4 on the step sequence. That's great to see. Alexei Letov greeting him at the door. He trains in Norwood in the USA. Didn't it start off well, that quad toe? He really spotted the landing well on that. Followed it up with a perfect triple axel, so much speed. Takes a look over his left shoulder, and boy, oh boy, did he attack that. What I loved was all the little nuances. He picked out every little beat in the music, kept in character all the way through. And when you're doing these difficult elements, it's so tricky to do that. A nod to Adam Solya, who choreographed this short program. There's that combo. What a relief. That's his last jump pass, and footwork fantastic. Changes of direction, loads of body movement. Great interpretation of the music, quality to all the turns. Take that, he says. I'll take it all day long. Great job, and great job to the team around him. What a fantastic start to his campaign here in the Grand Prix. And in fact, looking down, I think this is the only Grand Prix he's going to be competing in.
The scores, please.
Les notes, s'il vous plaît.
Could be a huge score, this.
From Estonia has
Come on, judges. Oh yeah, 91.28. That's a personal best score. He's blown his season's best out of the water by some 12 points. Brilliant stuff. Alexander Selevko throws the gauntlet halfway down the park to the second group. So there it is, 91.28. That's the target for the remaining 6 skaters. Oh, get your breath. So we're ready for the introductions of the final group. It's from Japan, Italy, France, Georgia, and the USA. But to get us underway, the brilliant Kazuki Tomono for Japan. Young man who's twice finished in 6th place in the World Championships. Loads of support for this young man, Memola of Italy, runner-up in the European Championships last year. The amazing Miura didn't do too well in the Grand Prix of France in Angers, where he finished in 10th place. I want to put that behind him here. There he is. Which Kevin has turned up for the party today? Kevin Aymoz for France. When he's on, he is wonderful. There for Georgia, Egadze. And he finished in 4th place in the European Championships this year. And, well, what can you say about this guy? He's the golden quad god. 2-time and reigning world champion. That'll do. Malinin. How's that for a lineup? Makes you feel warm inside, doesn't it? First up for Japan, it's Kazuki Tomono. He finished in 5th place in the national championships last year. Bronze medalist back in 2023. 4th in the 4 continents championships last year. He won a silver medal back in 2022. Another skater that, when he's on, he's fantastic. Has struggled with consistency. 4th in the Nebelhorn Trophy this year. 2nd in the Kinoshita Group Cup. Both those events, of course, Challenger Series events. And looks okay. Runner-up in the Italian National Championships last year. Memola for Italy. Runner-up in the European Championships last year. He skated so well. And he got himself into the top 10 in the World Championships as well. Finished in 10th place in Boston. 8th in the Memola Memorial in Bratislava this season. Bronze medalist in the Lombardia Trophy and silver medalist in the Road to 26 Trophy. Beautiful skater, one to watch for sure. Japanese team, so much depth of talent in the men's, the women's, and indeed the pairs as well. Miura, the man who finished in 8th place in the Senior National Championships last year, he's never been the national champion. And perhaps that's why. 6th in the 4 continents last year, 8th in the World Championships in his only showing back in 2024. Grand Prix season didn't start off great, he was in 10th place. 2nd Grand Prix, he'll want to do better here if he can. Always a joy to watch. And, he's a young man who really wears his heart on his sleeve. Love to watch him skate, always skates with a lot of passion. Choreographs his own programs. And we've had some magical moments, haven't we, from it? The wonderful Kevin Aymoz. You're never sure what you're going to get. 2023 was his best season. He finished in 4th place in the World Championships and the European Championships. So close to getting on the podium. He'll be followed by Egadze, bronze medalist in Angers, skated so well there, and winner of the Trioletti Trophy. Runner-up in the Dennis 10 Memorial this season as well, so he's been pretty good. Was he 4th in the European Championships last year, 9th in the World Championships. And last to go. Let's just watch it. It doesn't matter whether the landing's good, the landing's bad. You go up at 45 degrees and still find a way to get the second part of the combination. Taking it all in his stride, enjoying the moment. And in his young life, he's had some magical moments. This could not be more exciting. We ended the first half of this competition with a magnificent performance from Alexandra Selevko, who has really put up a challenge to these guys. He's put some pressure on them. 91.28 is not a bad score at all. And just to remind you, when we look back at what's happened in the season so far, Malin's score in the short program, where he won in Angers at the opening Grand Prix, 105.22. That's how good he is. Shun Sato, the next highest score, 94.13. Daniel Grassel, 90.42. Egadze, who's runner-up to Malinin in Angers, he got a 95.7. Hope you're enjoying it. Go through this final stages of this 6 minutes. Just to remind you what's coming up a little bit later on today. 5 o'clock local time, the first medals of Skate Canada 2025 will be decided. Got the first free coming up there. And then at 6:40 local time, the women's free. The stake there, and then of course we'll have the victory ceremony for both the pairs and the women. So lots to look forward to.
Please welcome the next competitor.
Veuillez accueillir le prochain patineur.
Representing Japan, Kazuki Tomono.
So the target score for all these men, 91.28, and they've got to be right on the money. Get us underway in the final group. Kazuki Tomono of Japan.
You're bad enough to me, bad enough that we always have something to get over. Oh, you dress up so happy, looking so fancy. I got that salted chip on my shoulder. Oh, the night is deep. You find me in the streets, asking me to come over.
He made that look easy. Quad toe, triple toe. Just about scrapes his way through that quad sow. That will be reviewed.
to come over.
That's it, yeah, you're crazy. That's it, yeah, you're crazy. That's it, yeah, you're crazy.
And a little bit loose with the foreleg coming out of the triple axel.
That's it, yeah, you're crazy. That's it, yeah, you're crazy.
Oh, you're bad enough to me, bad enough that we always have something to get over. Oh, you dress up so happy, looking so fancy. I got that something chip on my shoulder. Oh, but when the night is deep, you find me in the streets, asking me over. Oh, you dress up so happy, looking so fancy. I got that something chip on my shoulder. But when the night is deep, you find me in the streets, asking me to come over. That's it, I'm crazy. Oh.
Wasn't that fun? I think he enjoyed it too.
From Japan, Memola.
Magnificent stuff. Really enjoyed it. Got quite a team of choreographers around him. Shailin Board, Uramoto, with them responsible for the choreography. Not sure who did this program, but whoever it was did a great job, that's for sure. I always say as well, it's one thing being given a program, but to be able to go out there and perform it like that and look as confident as he did and sell it as well as he did with all those technical elements in the program really takes something special. This is how it all began. There's the quad toe. Yeah, that was clean. And so was the triple toe. Really want to look at that Salchow again because he was all over the shop. Now, take a good look at this. Back inside edge, drives the right leg through. Does he make it? No. That is definitely short, and I can tell you, looking down, the technical panel have not reviewed that. That's a bit of a shocker, to be honest with you. Well done to the judges. They've given it a negative GOE, but only by 0.14. But that was definitely short, that Salchow. Well, I love it, and I love the program, but it does leave a bad taste in the mouth. Okay, 91.29, he needs to go into the lead, and his season's best score is 86.43. He's been over 100 points before in the short program.
Kazuki Tsumono from Japan has earned in the short program 92.
He's got away with one, to be honest, 92.07, and I think he knows it as well. So there it is, he's leading. Gotta say, Selevko is a little unlucky there.
Please welcome the next competitor.
Veuillez acquérir le prochain patineur.
Representing Italy, Memola.
Well, he was magnificent in the European Championships at the end of last season. He's got a wonderful style. Tosca, the skating from Memola from Italy. Italy. Oh, that was huge. Not a great running edge coming out of that, but that was quad flip, triple toe. Yeah, I'm not sure about the edge going into that, but that was a quad lutz. Beautiful exit on the triple axel. Well, he's the complete package, that's for sure. Some wonderful artistry there.
From Italy, Memola.
Now, those first two jump passes, absolutely huge. The step sequence in the last two spins are being looked at. They're called level 3s in real time. We're hoping that he can get 4s for those. So only a negative GOE on the combination at the beginning. Here's that flip at the beginning. Well, they gave him a warning on the edge going into that. I've got to say that that left foot did go into the inside edge as it left the ice. There's no doubt about that. Now, was this inside or outside edge on the Lutz? That's an inside edge in my book. Oh, and they didn't look at that. So I would have definitely given that an edge call. Nothing wrong with that. Beautiful, wasn't it? Lovely extension coming out. I do find it baffling. I love watching the expression and the way he interpreted the music. It was a magnificent program, so taking nothing away from that. But I do find it baffling that when you look at somebody go into a Lutz and the jump is going in completely the wrong direction to be off an outside edge, you've got to take a look at it. At least take a look. and they completely ignored it. And it's got positive GOE. Anyway. So his season's best score, 88.15. He needs 92.08 if he's to go into the lead. 91.29 would give him second. 6.14 would give him third. Let's see, taking the time. They've looked at everything now. Yeah, he's lost a bit on the spins. He rushed a bit at the end, I think. In fact, the combination spin getting a V as well. That means that one of the positions was missing. So in the combination spin, you have to do all three basic positions. It has to be a sit, a camel, and an upright. He's missed one of those. So it is 86.45. He has left a little bit out there. He's got away with a little bit in my book as well. It is third place for Nikolai.
86.45. Nikolai est actuellement en troisième place.
Please welcome the next competitor.
Puis accueillir le prochain patineur.
Representing Japan, Miura.
When you sense the pressure, you sense the nerves. Young man that finished in 10th place in Angers. Better than that. Can he prove it to us now? Miura. Loads of speed in and out of the combination. Quad sal, triple toe. There's the axle. Oh, beautiful. So much better, he just lost control slightly on the quad toe. Guys are made of special stuff. He looked so nervous going out onto the ice. Made me feel nervous.
From Japan, Miura.
But that was a whole lot better than a couple of weeks ago. Very, very well done, Miura of Japan. Wasn't that great? He looks a bit more relaxed now, doesn't he? Just how important the words from Noriko Sato as he goes out onto the ice. You can see the weight was a little bit forwards on the landing of that quad sow. Had to use all his experience to get the triple toe out, and that's exactly what he did. Here's the axle. Wasn't that a cracker? Into the spread eagle as well. Well, at that point, he's got, what, 26, 27 points in the bank? Just lost a little bit on the last spin. And here's that toe. Rotation was fine on this, I think. Yeah. Just didn't quite have enough in him to stop the rotation on that one. And the consequence of that is he loses close to 3 points on the GOE. But even so, it was a whole lot better. No, your hair's fine, mate. It was great. Come on, judges, go with him. 92.08 will give him the lead. 91.29 second. It's going to be third. 89.80. He's in the mix. When you think of the value of these big elements, and there's not much in it, he's in the mix going into the free at this stage.
Please welcome the next skater. Representing France, Aymoz.
Well, anything could happen in the next 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Got everything crossed that it's going to be a masterpiece from Aymoz from France. Combination, quad toe, triple toe. Real quality to that loose. And he makes the triple axel. Now watch him sell it. absolutely loved it.
From France, Aymoz.
Wasn't that fun? Now I want to look at that combination again because it was marked as a quad toe. I thought it was a funny angle that we were watching it from, but I think it was triple toe, triple toe. Apart from that, it was flawless. So here it is. Yeah, triple toe. Nothing wrong with the second one. Great running edge on that. Should get positive GOE on it. And that's not easy when you're going in for a quad and basically you pop the first jump. Not easy to get the triple toe in the end, but he did it well. The looks look good. Great outside edge. Look at the elevation he's got on that. There's no need for the technical panel to review that. Beautiful quality. Outside edge. Oh, this is the axle. Difficult entry into this. It's pristine clean. And then he really sold it. Total commitment to every single move. Yeah, I think he really enjoyed that. It's all right,
Salut tout le monde. Thibaut, je t'aime, papa, maman, Lisa. Joyeux anniversaire, Véro.
Fantastic stuff. So just to put it into perspective how costly that was, the triple toe as face value of 4.2.
Bon, allez.
Les notes, s'il vous plaît.
120.
Quads toe, 9.5. So 87.46, it is fourth place. That second mark really helped him. Over 9 points for performance, and you can't argue with that, can you?
En quatrième place.
Good stuff.
Please welcome the next competitor.
Veuillez accueillir le prochain patineur.
Representing Georgia, Egadze.
So we've got 2 to go, and here the young man that finished in 4th place at the European Championships last year. Bronze medalist in the first Grand Prix of the season, on chair. Great short program there. This is Egadze for Georgia. He is a phenomenal technician. Quad sal, triple toe. Not a great running edge coming out of that. Oh, he was completely off axis on that quad toe. How he found that right foot. Goodness me. Like it. Beautiful triple axel. Well, he showed some courage there and some real spatial awareness. Amazing stuff from Nika Egadze from Georgia.
From Georgia, Nika Egadze.
A little bit of background to this program. It's a new program for him for this season. And Nika says this is more than music. It's emotion that words can't express. This Georgia's in his heart. Every element on the ice is a small tribute to its beauty, culture and spirit. He goes on to say that he hopes his love for his homeland can reach everybody through the movement of music in this program. Well done to him and to the team around him. Benoit Richaud, who choreographed the program, Terry Tuberitsa, works with him in Moscow. He is a magnificent technician, that's for sure, and you can look at that. How did he find that right foot? A lesser man would have been on his face on that one. Makes the axel, doesn't need a landing position, does he? So lost a little bit on the spins. Last combination spin only getting level 2. Only one spin gets a 4. Step sequence a 3 as well. So he's left some points out there. Loses about a 1.5 on the grade of execution on that quad toe as well. But I've got to say, he could have lost a whole lot more if he'd not found that right foot. Brilliant stuff. So he needs 92.08 to go into the lead. Reminder that it's Kazuki Tomono for Japan leading with 92.07. Not going to lead. Where will they have it? It's 7th place for Nika, 85.92. He's got some work to do on the free. Trying to do the calculations there, but there it is. Still Tomono out in front, Selevko in second, Miura in third, 1 to go.
Please welcome the final competitor.
Veuillez accueillir le dernier partenaire.
Representing the United States of America, Malinin.
Well, at the moment, he's in a class of his own. He's the wonder kid. He's the 2-time world champion. He's unbeatable at the moment. The incomparable Ilya Malinin. Unbelievable start. quad flip at the beginning, triple axel, looked perfect. Consummate ease. Quad looks triple toe.
Cutting through all of the enemies plotting, that's whether they ready or not. Better get better with time, I can't see an enemy ending the plot. My struggle came with a purpose, now I'm about to turn it down to a burden. You'll see I ain't begging off what I'm deserving, I put that on every battle that I fought. I had to play the plight, don't take a chance with me, take advice. Been through the dark times, so I came with a dark side that'll show you the light. See how I rose up, boy, the warrior grown up, never giving them hope. Keep them all warriors, victorious, putting harm on any enemy that's getting close. So, I see the danger coming close. It feels like I face these pressures on my own. Who else was chose? Who else was born to get it wrong? But to find it on the other side of the unknown. It's only right I show you who I'm meant to be. I see the danger coming close. I'll show you who I'm meant to be.
Well, it's not often I'm stuck for words. What do you say about that? And that looks says it all, doesn't it? He expects nothing less from himself. And the crowd here, to be honest, expected nothing less from him. He is remarkable. It's not what he's doing, it's the quality. It is phenomenal. I mean, most of the guys would love to be able to do a quad flip, but to do one from a spread eagle with a nonchalant 3-turn on the way into it. The triple axel from nowhere. Yeah, that first jump, the flip, got nearly 4 points positive GOE. There's the combination. To be honest, the running edge between those two jumps, not as good as he would like, but does it matter? Not for him. He's so quick, he's got so much awareness, so much control and skill that he can make something that's not quite perfect look better than perfect. Where is it all going to end? Where is he taking this sport? To a place that I never dreamt it would go, but I'm loving the journey. I hope you are as well. Got to get me one of those towels. Okay. What will he get? It was 105.22 that he got in France. Not quite that. It's 104.84. But again, in a class of his own. Look at that. Malinin and the rest. And the rest have been mighty fine, that's for sure. Just sensational. So there it is. Ilya Malinin wins the short program. No surprises there. 104.84. Kazuki Tomono, he was great, wasn't he? 92.07 his score, and Alexander Selevko for Estonia in 3rd place there. That's the situation further down. Tomoki, disappointed to see him down in 9th place. He really shook the place up. But I've got to say, when you look at the points there, the places could well be irrelevant as we go into the free. There's not an awful lot in it. Certainly from 4th place right down to 9th. One jump at the end of the day. So a chance now to review the top 3 and what a top 3 they were. Has been fantastic so far today. In 3rd place, the Prince, Alexander Selevko. Absolutely fantastic. 91.28 his score. And he was right on the money today. As good as I've seen him in a long, long time. Let's hope he can keep this sort of quality going tomorrow in the free.
Kiss.
Well, in my mind, a little fortunate in 2nd place going into the free. Kazuki Tomono, great program. Some good elements. There's that combination. Brings a sigh of relief on that. There's the Salka you can't see there, but that was definitely short. And here's the Axel. And a little bit of a sloppy free leg coming out of that, but enough for him to be in 2nd place. But as we'd expect, the afternoon, the evening belongs to this amazing young man. And it started off as it continued. The ease with which he does these jumps defies belief. Take that, he says. Ilya Malinin in the lead in the men's short program. Well, we've got a bit of a break now, about an hour before we come back with the pairs free. Medals decided, the first medals in Skate Canada 2025, and that'll be followed by women's free. Hope you can join us for that a little bit later on, but for now, from myself, Chris Howarth, and the rest of the team here in Saskatoon, cheerio.